Jill Malik. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that sub button and the notification bell to be notified when I do go
live. All right, y'all. We're gonna talk about this. So, Michael, let's get on the first topic of discussion. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that notification bell. Also subscribe. You'll be notified anytime that I do go live. Turn on all notifications. So let's get into this topic of discussion. This picture that I have up here right now is of Michael throwing up the Illuminati sign. That's the all-seeing eye, which is like the Osiris eye or something like that. This is Illuminati. You can see the symbols in the background with his name and the M and all that stuff. It means something. You know what I'm saying? So apparently this man has sold his soul because he's showing the all-seeing eye. And that's what a lot of rap artists, celebrities, movie entertainers, actors, they do this symbol. They sometimes even put hair over one of their eyes and just show one eye. Or they do the dark and the black and white pictures, showing half of their body and half of their body is darkened and the other half shows one side of the eye. So apparently he must have sold his soul, and that's not a good thing.
But hold on, Gio. Also, the
comments, he must be signed to somebody.
People are asking him about this in the comments. You see the red? He hearted the comments. Please tell me you didn't sell your soul. Notice the Illuminati symbol. Then this one said that's what the sign means. He hearted it. You see that?
Yep.
Here we go.
But see, another thing with people, you guys got to realize they will lie to you until there's no such thing as the Illuminati. Like a lot of people that's in Hollywood or that celebrities, they'll lie and be like, oh, no, it's not. It's no such thing as that. Right now we going through this thing with P. Diddy. We know he got a lot to do with a lot of that. He's a part of it too, because they had these weird parties. If you guys haven't heard of the parties, go look up some of these interviews with some of these rappers that went to these parties and they say, hey, you can't go in this door. It's checkerboards on the floor. This like masonry. What's that? The Mason symbol. They're tied into like Masons, all that stuff. It's very demonic. It's very demonic. And they even said when I had listened to Wayne interview one rapper, he said, man, they'll let you walk into this place with his lady. She exposed it. She said, you walk into this place and they tell you, do you want to meet Jesus and do you want to meet the devil? And like somebody comes out, you know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. I don't mess around with stuff like this. I do believe in something, but I'm not going to speak on my religion here, but I damn sure ain't with that devil worship and stuff. And I'm not selling my soul and I'm not selling out. You got some people that's YouTubers that they'll tell you they've been approached. When you get certain amount of followers and certain amount of views, people will approach you and text you. And they'll somehow even call you, I heard. But this man, he obviously signed some type of weird deal and they told him to take a picture like this, or he just wanted to do it. But I'm pretty sure somebody told him to take a picture throwing this up. And so, yeah, that's one topic. So we can move on from that. Y'all do y'all research on this symbol and then come back later of what y'all find out, y'all information on this, because Michael, this ain't a good look. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is not a good look. I'm gonna be real. Let's go to the next topic.
The next topic is you dragging him for abandoning his kids all the way to go to Vegas when they're already.
Oh yeah. Let me talk about that clip. Like, when you have children, you don't want to just abandon them for something that you don't know if it's going to make you enough money or not make money at all. If you leave your kids from another state to go to another state, at least go for a career opportunity where you're going to make money. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be able to send money back to your kids. People do it all the time overseas. They wait until they have an opportunity over here in America. When they come over here, they get a job. They don't come over here just to rap. If you not notice, a lot of people from overseas, they come over here and they send money back to their family. But As far as him leaving his kids and they was crying like that, saying, "Oh, it's just like he's leaving us again when he went to prison." You should want to at least be around your kids for a couple of years before you just up and leave and just decide a decision like that. Like that was terrible decision making. You know, you gotta think before you just move just because you want to follow some type of rap career. Which I'm gonna ask you the honest question, and I want you to respond to it on your Instagram or whatever you do, or make a video on it. How much money have you made in rap? Has money even made? Don't even tell people how much you made. Have you made enough to even send your kids over 10 grand within the course of a month and a half?
GL, Twitter pulled it up yesterday in the live. Twitter pulled it up. They said his streaming sites, the Spotify sites, are down, so it's not even making money. And how did he get $10,000 to move from Pennsylvania to Vegas?
I think that's probably Justine Ma or somebody, you know,
Carrie
Justine
must
family.
be the best mom in the world, because I would never, I
Or it
would
could be
not.
from Mocha. It could be from Mocha because we know Mocha lives in Vegas. So Mocha probably could be helping out in the hand. And I think
Why would
Mocha is
Mocha
still his
hand him that
manager.
much money? He ain't gonna get it back.
I mean, the way Michael, the only rap song you got that's really popping is gangster shit. And that's going down now. I haven't seen nobody like putting it on YouTube and make it. I haven't seen any TikToks of it. Only TikToks I've seen is the TikToks y'all posted. But as far as that, you gotta make you gotta make just more than one hit. Yeah, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a hit song, it's very catchy. I wouldn't say it's a hit song. A lot of people make catchy songs and think it's a hit, and it's not a hit. A lot of people make songs where people do TikTok dances to it, but it doesn't mean necessarily it's a hit. What type of screaming money have you made to take care of your kids? That's the whole topic of discussion that I'm trying to figure out. Did you even send your kids any money that you made off of that song? Or did you don't just up and leave your kids, man, with no destination, like, and no ending goal. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to try to have something set and planned to where you can at least have a career behind you, put some money to the side, be it like if your kids need shoes, whatever, you ain't going to spend 5 racks on some clothes for a video shoot. Because see, this is what people don't tell you. You have to spend money to look a certain type of way to hope that you can make that money back, especially with being a rapper. You know, and that's not, I learned years ago when I tried that rap stuff and I was good at it. You know what I'm saying? Still can rap. I don't care for rap no more, man. That
But
ain't,
GL, going back to the kids, that's where the
that's what I'm
trauma.
that's what I'm
That's
trying to talk about. It don't make me enough money, and it didn't make no money at all. You ain't gonna see no money for a couple of years with that. I can't sit and wait and hope on a dream to happen and then be having to look at my kids like I don't know how to get y'all some shoes. Hell no, I'm gonna go out here and get a job. You know, you gotta get it. It's a lot of rappers that don't tell you, the ones who ain't mainstream media, like the little babies, little Dirks, the blue faces and all them dudes. Them dudes got contracts signed and they got money put behind them. You know what I'm saying? They got houses. A lot of them dudes be having houses. Like they be having real estates that they can sell. They got estates that they can sell, you know, so they already got things going on with their money tied up into some houses. They're selling homes, you know what I'm saying? That's their job. Rap ain't giving them no money like that. Like they'll tell you, bro, rap, you say you make 1 million views, you're only gonna be looking at 20,000. That's not even enough to cover you for the rest of the year. That's enough to cover you for a good 4 to 6 months. That's it. But for your kids' sake, you can't do nothing when you run out of that. You gotta wait on another hit to drop, or you gotta drop another hit. You gotta be really creative. And from what I sound like, what I done heard, your sound is not the trending sound. You know, you got too many. It's too many rappers out here that are already making shit. Like you got a Drake. Drake right now it's crazy what Drake is doing. Like Drake is dropping a hit every year. I'm talking about a hit every year. This dude is making over 40 million views, 1 billion views easy within a year off of one song.
But
And
GL,
then
how
he'll
do you
come
think
back,
Montana
double it
Mills
up.
is getting these big billboards in Vegas? How's he getting that?
You can pay for those billboards. People can pay for those billboards. Your management team will do that. They'll set that up. You know what I'm saying?
And
If they
somebody
know
said
somebody that
Montana
can pull a
Mills.
string. But see, at the same time, yeah, you can be on the billboard, but is your music trending? Like, see, people don't even know who CEO Charlie is. Yeah, CEO Charlie from New York moved to Atlanta. He's secretly blowing up. He secretly killed Spotify
Gio,
last
they're
year,
showing
like
that
killed
he
it.
has his shoe empire. Did you buy his shoes?
No, I didn't buy that shoe. I mean, you're making shoes, but I think Lil Baby has a shoe too. If everybody know Lil Baby the rapper, he the murdered Drake on a lot of different verses. He got a shoe endorsement right now. His shoes are selling. People are gonna go buy over your shoes, Montana Mills. No offense, but I'm gonna be real with you. People rather go spend $500 on a rapper that's already established and made, and he's dropping hits and hits and hits. They rather go spend 500 on that shoe compared to Montana Mills. They can be like, who the hell is Montana Mills? Oh, he got some shoes over here for 500 to 1,000. He got some 200. Man, they gonna go buy a pair of Jordans or some Nike Panda Dunks. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not gonna go be quick to buy your shoe like that. Not saying that's a bad thing that you starting up your shoe endorsement or you know your shoe line, but it's good. But at the same time, when you have just a simple shoe with a simple logo with an M on it, and it's an upside down Maserati symbol, I'm not finna go spend $500 on that when I can go buy 3 pairs of shoes for myself, two for each one of my kids. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't even established yourself yet as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And that's saying what I mean by rapper, I'm talking about artists, like somebody who has features like, you know, you got these new guys coming out like what's his name? Boston Richie. I ain't know who this guy was, and he came out of nowhere, got a song with Lil Durk, Future, and a whole bunch of other artists. Once you make songs with those people, then you blow up. But I'm gonna be honest with you, if your management team ain't finna pay them people, you know how much Lil Baby and Lil Durk and them charge for a verse? $100,000, and that comes out of your management. You don't even have that much money to send to your. You don't have no money if you ain't sending no money to your kids. Why is you trying to pursue this rap career, especially when these guys are telling you straight up, "Hey man, I'm gonna need 100 for one verse,
And
16
Gio, mind
bars."
you,
Like,
he's 36.
man, 16 bars for 100,000, bro, and you're 36 years old, and you trying to look for the rap to blow you up. I think honestly, you should go get a job or find a career and then continue rapping. Find something that's gonna be able to support your rap career
Exactly. And
instead
you're
of
a
trying to
man,
get
you're
it from
able
other
bodied.
people. You know what I'm
Get a
saying?
good
Like,
job.
because I know a lot of it's this one guy from Detroit. He's a big dude. Pack something. He's a big heavy set guy. He worked as a mailman and he funded his own rap career doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't hear too much from him, but he was making millions of views off of his songs. And he had an interview. He was like, man, people don't know I got a job outside of just rapping. He was like, I'm a mailman. I was like, damn, bro, this dude work a real career job. Man, he was like, look, he was taking his money, buying his own studio equipment. He didn't have a manager like that. He set himself up to make his money back. And what it did work out good for him. Now, you trying to be a rapper with no job or no career, it's a fail. It's gonna be a fail, especially at the age of 36. They're looking for the young dudes that's 18,
Right.
19, 20 years old, 22. That they not gonna think before they sign. They gonna go to the young man and be like, "Hey man, sign this thing. I'll give you 5 mil," which they don't even know they're worth more not signing by staying independent. Because soon as they blowing up, they stay independent. Oh, they gonna get that money right back anyway if you stay
But Gio,
independent.
how do you feel about Miss Sherry potentially footing the bill for their lifestyle?
I think that Miss Sherry should live her life. That's Justine mama. She should live her life, and Justine, you shouldn't let your mama be paying your bills. That's especially when you got a whole man that
She
can
was
provide
already
for his
doing that.
family.
Remember, that's why she cussed them out when they said they were pregnant.
But
She
I'm
was
saying
upset.
she shouldn't be paying for
I
no
agree.
man's bills, especially
Yeah.
I don't give a damn if you did time in prison. It's a lot of prisoners coming straight home from the joint and getting career jobs. They setting them up with railroad jobs. I'm talking about hard labor jobs, but they out that shit. They built themselves up in prison to get big and they going out there doing them jobs and they don't ever look back at that same lifestyle that they used to live. And they actually taking care of their family. I know a guy right now that did some time in the prison and he's part of a gang. Man, this dude doing good for himself. He done became a contractor within a course of 2 years. He failed his test 5 different times. He didn't give up. He went back, paid another $100 and some dollars. So in total, he didn't spend $600 on the test. Finally passed it, became his own contractor, and now he's in $1 million homes, painting walls and stuff, and reconstruction in inside of rooms. Man making money. Man making money, and he got kids he got to feed. So, and on top of that, he paying child support and ain't complaining about it. He's doing what he got to do. That's called he done redefined what prisoners look like. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes, when I seen him doing that, and I seen this man go through the struggle, he didn't make no excuse. He can rap too. He don't want to be no rapper. He like, man, I got it. Slow money is better than no money. I'm gonna tell you that much. What I mean by that is when you making a check every week or every 2 weeks, at least you know you making a check. At least you ain't sitting there worrying about, oh man, I gotta make sure I make a hit. And you in the studio all day and
Yes,
night,
I agree.
not
Justine
making
get her
nothing.
nursing job back
Yeah, Justine need to get a just. That's a whole career. I don't know why she quit that. That's dumb.
because he
I'm gonna be
told her
honest with you.
to. Remember?
You listening to a man that ain't got shit
No
behind him.
job, no type of job.
And the mama, you shouldn't be paying for shit. You should let them learn, go out here and struggle on their own and figure things out on their own. You know what I'm saying? Like you should let your daughter struggle and figure it out on her own. That is not your responsibility to take care of your child. Yes, your responsibility is to make sure set your child up before when they're young, before they leave the house. Like make sure they do their work, do all this, do all that, their homework or whatever. When they get 18, 19, they need to start figuring shit out in
Not
life.
in my
Like
face.
yeah, like they need to figure things out. And it seemed like you did a damn good job on raising Justine because look, she was a nurse. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
she
Like she was
wasn't. She
working
was a medical assistant, not a nurse.
was
But
a
either
medical
way,
assistant, but still
it was
she
paying her
had a
bills.
degree. She
No,
had to
I don't
have a
think so.
degree
She
to
needed a certificate for that. But either way,
oh
she
well,
was
a
paying her bills.
certificate, a degree, or whatever. You still got to go to some type of training, some type of
Yeah,
schooling, and do some type of testing to pass.
they
You
said
did a
he's a
good
bum.
job on raising her,
They said
but
he's a bum.
you let this man get out of prison and start up this rap shit that he was doing years before he went in and did time in prison. Bro, Gunplay don't even make music no more like that. And you know what? Gunplay, Mills, that was a good look when you was around Gunplay at the time when he was popping with uh Triple M, which is Money Maybach Music or something like that. That's Rick Ross people. But Gunplay has been trending on all the bad shit right now.
No, she was a
Like
medical assistant, not a CNA.
with his baby mama, you like it's just messed up with Gunplay. But Gunplay, he's established. I'm pretty sure he's working something. His Gunplay doing something, working a job or something right now. But if you talk to him, I'm pretty sure gonna tell you, hey bro, you 36 years old. You need to go get a job and then rap. You need to get it. You need to be doing multiple things at one time. You need to have multiple incomes right now in this world that we living in. The economy is getting high and higher. So that means food is going up. That's
Inflation.
inflation. And that's inflation. Then you got housing, not housing, but the estates, the property or the value of houses ever since COVID has went triple. So that means a house that used to be 100,000 has turned into 800,000, almost $1 million for a simple 3 bedroom, 2 bath with a backyard. Because they're gonna charge you for the land that and that's the crazy part. They're gonna charge you for all the land that you renting out, and you making a mortgage payment. You can own that house all day, but you don't own the land. You need to go to school to try to own some land. You know what I'm saying? Own what your feet is walking on. Own not just the home, but own that piece of that land too,
And
because they
Gio,
pay
he
you
don't even
back.
own that home. Remember who's on the deed?
Yeah, it's the mom and Justine, and that's the thing. That's the thing I'm gonna tell you. The mom that's good for her to own it because say if she don't want to live where she's living at in the other side of the whole nother state, she can come and move in with y'all
Not
and kick your ass
necessarily.
out.
I don't think it's necessarily good because at the same time, you have to think about it from a financial
But
perspective.
she's
If
paying.
they
I'm
don't
talking about
pay the
for her.
bill,
I'm talking about for her. It's good for her. But if they don't pay that bill, she can just sell that home. Fuck it, and kick them
but why
out.
would
She
she
can
want
sell
that
that home.
responsibility? Like if they don't pay the
But
bill, she's forced to pay it. You know what I'm saying? Why
and
would she
then
want
and then the crazy part about it is if they don't pay that bill, don't they hit her credit? Don't that start going towards her credit because her social is tied into that
Yes,
home? Yeah.
absolutely. She
So
can actually end up in bankruptcy if they stop
yeah.
paying. So it's not a good thing that her name is on that. Like it's like,
Yeah,
bro,
it's serious. It's serious. So Montana, if you want to help out, Michael, if you want to help out, I'm gonna stop calling you Montana. I don't like calling you by your rap name. Fuck that, Michael. If you want to help out, You need to go out here and start bringing some money in and being a stepping stone for your home. Be a real family man. Like I ain't saying you ain't, but family man, they go to work every day, day in a day and a day and a day and a day and day. Sometimes no rest, but that's not saying we're better than anybody because everybody's working. Everybody should be working. I don't give a damn what type of
Stop.
job you
Hold on
got.
1 second. GSP is hilarious. She said, "Don't worry, Mills can fix her credit after she screws it up."
Man, he
You
ain't
know
gonna be
he
able to
does that
fix her
credit
credit.
repair thing.
Man, anybody can do that. How about this? Instead of fixing credit shit, it's a lot of people that don't even get certificates that be claiming they can fix the credit. Bro, if you want to do something, go sell life insurance. You have to do a test to become a life insurancer. So that means that it's the same thing like going to school. You had to go to a class, study it. And I'm giving you game right now, and that's a cheap certificate that you can get to where you can sell life insurance. Boom, get your life insurance established for you and your kids, put them on make them beneficiaries for your life insurance policy. After that, it's like a triangle effect. You know what I'm saying? What they call it, the triangle effect thing. It goes around and it comes right back to you. You're gonna make money off of after becoming a person who sell life insurance. You're gonna be making money to where when you start selling life insurance to other people, you're going to get a percentage off of what they had what they have signed up for your life insurance policy. Do that. That's a better way, but you got to pay 90 anywhere from $50 to $99 for one of those tests to take one of those tests, and you got to pass it. Sell life insurance. That's real money. That's a real job. You know what I'm saying? People need life insurance. People really don't need they're people who don't know what they're doing with credit. Anybody can become a credit rebuilder. Like I could do that if I wanted to on the
But
side, but
my
I
heart
choose
goes
not
out to
to.
those children. That's like really what has me gutted. Like them just crying like that. I would literally melt. If I see my kids crying, I will not leave them. Like that's crazy. Even if
Yeah,
he doesn't have a relationship with them, he still has a chance to because they're so young. You know what I mean? And you could tell they love him. So for him to be like, yeah, I'm planning on flying out to Rhode Island once a month and have them fly out once a month so we see each other every 2 weeks. Who wants to sit on a plane for 4.5, 5 hours every 2 weeks? You tell me. Who
yeah.
wants to do
But
that? And the kids have school. Why would they do
and
that?
me speaking about this right now, is the crazy part is I'm going in to work right now. Going in to work right now. So if you see that it's a lot of other men out here doing the same thing, and prison don't make you not go to work. It should make you want to go to work when you get out and get free into
And
this
how can he
world.
afford all these flights as well? Talk about that, Gio.
I don't know, but I got you can talk about it. I got to get up off of here. I got to head in right now. Yeah, that's all I got to say about this situation. We've been on here for 20 minutes. You can go ahead, babe. I'm gone.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. But Mr. Illuminati over here allegedly he sold his soul. You can see by the screen right here. He hearted the comments where they asked him, so allegedly. Look, this person said that's what that sign means. You see the red heart? That means he hearted the comment. You guys can pause and zoom in and read for yourself, but it's not looking too good. You left your kids and now you allegedly sold your soul. Like, what are you doing? Get a job. Flying back and forth, that won't last long. I agree. Nobody's gonna want to sit on like I remember. I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm from the East Coast. I know what those flights are like. They're miserable. You're on the plane for 4.5, 5 hours. It does something to you, and then that jet lag. Why would you put the kids through that? That's way too much. Even recently, they took their family to Rhode Island. The baby they just had, she was saying how when they got back to Vegas, the baby had adjusted to the time in the East Coast. She couldn't sleep when she got back to Vegas. Like you can't keep flying back and forth. It does something to these kids, and it does even to the adults. Nobody's gonna want to fly back and forth like that. That's crazy. Michael is an IG dad. I see it. I see him posting his kids up there talking about I miss you and I love you and stuff like that. Them kids want you around physically. You need to figure that out. If next thing he'll be sacrificing his children. Oh wow, I hope not. The Illuminati rejected him. He hasn't sold his soul. He don't have any music that rocks. He doesn't want a real job. That's another problem. If you don't want a real job, how do you expect to sustain yourself, your wife, your family, your kids? How do you expect it? And all these outfits, these matching outfits, how do you expect to even pay for them? Y'all look like the Doublemint twins. Oh, you think he's just trying to rep him? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't look good. What part of the East? Oh, I'm from the DMV. But I used to fly back every 2 months to visit my mom or whatever like that. But I stopped going back home. It was too much for me. Like, she doesn't even live there anymore. But I know what it's like. You sit on that plane for 4.5, 5 hours. On top of it, these are small kids, 6 years old. They're in kindergarten, first grade. Why would you want to take them out of school like that? It doesn't seem feasible and doesn't seem realistic in my mind to even do that. And I don't even financially, is it financially sound for you to fly this often? Do you have that kind of money? They're saying he's lame. The Illuminati don't want washed up nobodies, and selling your soul usually mean for men that he. Ooh, you guys are so funny. They are just ridiculous. Yeah, and Justine, she's starting to irritate me. I still remember him talking about he doesn't want to be associated with the people on the show. He's not. We don't want to be lumped in like that. He's not a hooligan and this and that. And I get it. Like you're doing your music career. You're doing something good. However, you abandoning your kids makes you look really shitty, and it's really sad on the kids. Everybody sees you and Justine as selfish. They're calling you guys bogus. They're saying you're both idiots. I mean, I'm seeing what you guys are saying, and it's not good. They said y'all looking like Dumb and Dumber. Plus, they have to go to the airport. Yes. Okay. Yes, exactly. GSP. I forgot to even say that. You usually have to be at the airport 2 hours before your flight anyway. Why put the children through that? Why? Like, that's ridiculous. Justine, been a bird. Oh, you from the DMV? Okay. Her mom said she was a baby by every boyfriend she had. Wow. And it's like 8 kids. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they have a total of 8 kids, and only one of Michael's sons lives with them full time. One. So the rest of them are over in Rhode Island, and that's messed up. And Justine gets to have all her kids. So you tell me how that sounds. How does that feel? Yeah, she got on my nerves too. Twiddledee and Twiddledum. Absolutely. She's speaking facts. Look it up. You have to do weird gay shit to earn that kind of title. Oh, for real? Wow. Speaking of gay shit, you know what? Let me not talk about Mr. Cockpit. But that's what that made me think of. But yeah, you guys let us know in the comments what you think about Montana Millz. He needs to get a job, a real job, like a 9-to-5 of some kind. If he's healthy, he's strong, get a real job. You know, Vegas, I understand the cost of living is low back there. Get a job to sustain your family. You know, you need a solid paycheck because this music is not. And then Miss Sherry, she shouldn't have to be on that. Like, that's too much for her. She seemed like she should be retired and just relaxing and enjoying her life and going on trips and just, you know, she should like she don't need to be working hard at this point. So I don't think that's fair for her. So he needs to get a job. Justine, you go back and get a job as well. Y'all got a whole bunch of kids, and them kids cost a lot of money. They're saying irresponsible. Yep. There's like 9 parents between them and all their kids. That's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like somebody was saying, Brady Bunch. He looks bloated, and that gray hair is not a good rapper look. Since 9/11, you have to have a ticket to get TSA. I woke up last night at 3 and started really laughing, thinking about you saying cockpit. I've seen that name. It was like a couple of weeks ago when I reported on it. And it's just like, it's just crazy now. Like, Chance, you was talking to men like crazy, and you're trying to turn it around on Taylor. And you know what? That's a whole nother conversation because there's people that, you know, anyway, yes, cockpit. Somebody called him a landing pit the other day. Michael's a wannabe Peter Guns. Peter Guns, what happened to Amina Butterfly? He's very selfish. He wants come before everyone else. His family kisses his ass. It's just yeah. It's sad all the way around. His sister should not have to raise his children. I don't think that's right. His sister is not the children's mom. She's their aunt. She shouldn't have to do that. She already did you a favor by raising them while you were doing your bid, and now you're out of your prison and you're leaving them again. Why? Their kids are crying for you. They love you. Like, you, if anything, you need to move to Rhode Island. And it costs more. Oh my goodness, talking about flying alone. Did you guys hear about Spirit Airlines? They had that kid go to the wrong state, 6 years old. I was thinking about damn Home Alone. Kevin, like that's, oh my goodness. He's not going to get a job. Justine will work first. Watch. For real, she had a good job. I'm not shocked about Chance. I wouldn't be raising them. I know it's not her responsibility. She's a very good sister for doing that, providing that stability for those children, but it's not her job to do that. And she even said it, like, you're breaking their heart all over again. They're crying for you, like just like when you went away the first time. Why would you do that, Michael? You looking stupid out here. I knew something was wrong with Chance when he tried saying Brad Pitt was his cousin. Peter Pan syndrome. He doesn't want to grow up. It's sad all the way around. I need his baby mamas to come forward. I need to hear. Oh my gosh, yes. If you guys can find his BMs, shoot a DM over to Geo on Instagram at Geo_set_it. I would love to know their perspective as well. What all do you have in there? Why is it jingling like that? What is that stuff? Say what it is. I don't know what it is. Okay, go take it out. You need a coat. He didn't care. Yeah, but anyway, that's that. Let me know what you guys think below about Mr. Montana Millz allegedly selling his soul. You guys can look at the picture right here if you know what that means. You guys can pause and looking at these comments and see that he loved the comments that people asked about him selling his soul. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified anytime we do go live. He's already near New York. I forgot. If not New York, go to Atlanta. That's what I was saying. When I think about rappers, I don't think about Vegas at all. The first city I think about is Atlanta, if anything, or New York City. But to go to Vegas, dry and boring ass Vegas, what are you doing out there? But what is in Vegas besides the Strip? I wouldn't want to live in Vegas. I think Vegas is just a fun place to go for a couple of days and then you leave. It's not some place I would want to go live. Like, even retire. What do you do? What are you doing out there? Is it just because Justine's daughter's in college there? Because she can go to college by herself. She doesn't need the whole family to go with her. How are either of them going to work? They want to spend 24/7 together in closed court. I know, right? Constantly matching. Everything is like always some matching. He ain't sold nothing. He capped. Houston is a hot spot for rappers here too, honestly. Vegas big on pimping and drugs. Rappers rap. They don't need Vegas. Yup. But anyway, let me know in the comments further what you think about this whole situation. How you feel about him leaving his kids behind. How you feel about his rap career. How you feel about this Illuminati stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good rest of your Sunday.